What's going on, everybody? My name is Richard Sapp. I am the DIY Realtor. Let's jump right into setting our fence posts. This is the first step that you're going to want to do is mark out where you want your fence line to go. You will do that by placing a stake at either end of the run or the line of fencing that you're going to have, marking it with some string and tightening it as tight as you can so that it's nice and straight. This is going to be where the back of your posts butt up to, and if you keep them along this straight string line, then you will have no problem securing your 2x4s later to come. So these are 8-foot tall 4x4s, and we are going to be putting them 2 feet into the ground. Here in Florida, that's plenty. The fence that I dug up actually had no concrete in it, and it was there for 20 or 30 years. So I know that that will be just fine and enough to keep this secure. The posts are exactly 8 feet apart, and that is 8 feet to center. So each post at 8 feet has 2 inches either direction, and that's so that you can secure your 2x4s to the middle, into the middle, and have enough space to screw it in on either direction. Once the posts are in, you'll want to check and make sure that they're level after just about any time you touch it, because the worst thing that could happen is these shift a little bit and they're an inch or ½ inch off in either direction, and then your stringers aren't going to attach correctly or the posts aren't going to line up correctly. So you'll want to make sure that you don't skip this step and attach the braces. It doesn't matter which order of operations you do this in, frankly, if you want to pour the concrete first and then attach the braces, because either way you're going to be going back and checking the level to make sure that it's level in either direction. You have to do that after you pour the concrete. You'll have to do that after you attach the braces. So really you'll have plenty of time before that concrete settles to shift it and move it a little bit. Frankly, I liked pouring the concrete in first and then setting the braces, because it gave it a little bit more of a hold while I was trying to set them, instead of just leaning all over the place. But to each their own, do whatever you'd like. So to the braces, I attach these stakes, if you will. This is just putting them in the ground right next to those braces to make sure that it doesn't move. But let's take a quick moment to recap the entire post setting process. This is very simple to do. All that we're doing is measuring how far apart our posts are going to go, making sure that they're staying straight via a string line, digging a 2-foot, maybe a 3-foot hole depending on your terrain, putting the post in, pouring in some concrete, and letting it settle. I am covering up and cleaning up the concrete there because we will measure from the ground up, so it's going to be important that we just kind of clean this up and make sure that the ground is ready for measuring from the bottom up. And you can see that that 4x4 post is perfectly plumb to that line. That line's going to go to the other 4x4 at the other end, and you are going to want to secure that and put the concrete in that one first before doing any of the, or second anyway, before doing any of the posts in the middle, because if that post, if you're just going in order from post to post, then while they may be level, you could be going in a completely opposite direction than what you wanted to, or be a couple of inches off or a foot or so off by the time you're done. So this was quick setting concrete, 20 to 40 minutes, and within about an hour I had everything posted up, pun intended. So reach out anytime and let me know in the comments what you would have done differently or what you think I should have done differently. Look forward to always being a resource.